Hey guys, I'm Mila, and today I will be showing you how to do a very quick and simple recipe. The idea behind all of those recipes that I will be putting on my channel in the next couple of days and weeks, and potentially I hope longer than that, are basically like simple little things that you can cook at home. They don't take a lot of time, don't take a lot of preparations, and really don't need any good cooking skills at all. It's stuff that I cook when I come back home super late from university and I'm just hungry as hell and I just want to eat as quickly as I can. The first recipe of this channel will be a salmon, fennel, and an asparagus recipe. So, although I'm using three things in this one, feel free to replace the vegetables by carrots, potatoes, broccoli, cauliflower, carrots. Did I say carrots already? Probably. Brain dead, sorry. Yeah, use whatever you want. Anything works. Basically, the idea is just to use some salmon, a couple of veggies, and shove the whole thing in the oven. Forget about it for about 20 minutes. Take it out, eat, be happy. First, grate the ginger. You can do it with a knife like I'm doing, or you can also use a spoon. It's just like quicker and you waste less of it. Then you take your salmon, you take your grater, or whatever it's called, and you grate your ginger on top of it. And just like put as much as you want. I put a specific amount without really knowing what I was doing at that moment. There's a lot of guessing and figuring things out throughout all this video, right? Then you take your lime and you do the exact same thing. Little advice, don't wash your lime before grating it because it will not grate well, like in this video, and you will suffer. Anyhow, I'm a professional, right? You can see, we can all see that. Then you take your lime, you cut it, like try to do like two little nice cutesy brown slicey thingies like you would put in a cocktail, but instead you put in them on your salmon. It just makes things pretty, and then like when it cooks, just tastes good, you know, basic stuff. So you put them on top of your salmon, as you can see. That's a really good idea. Oh yeah, then you take your asparagus and you clean it. As you can see, the asparagus is rather short for a very specific reason. Like when you buy it, you can try like to break them near the edge, and the part that is already like slightly going bad will break automatically off. So then that way you get all like the good parts of it. And like the other part, you can like use it to make a sauce, or you can put them in the soup or whatever, like anything where you don't need it to be crunchy. So you peel all of it without peeling the top because you don't need to peel the top. It's only like the bottom part that will have a very, what's the word again? A specific taste, let's call it like. Then you take your lemongrass and we wait, and you cut it. Just cut it in like a couple of small parts and then cut it in half. Basically what we're going to do is just put it on top of the salmon. It's not going to give it that much taste as we're just like putting it on top, but it makes things pretty, right? It makes me believe that it will taste different, and that's all we need. All we need is hope. A lot of hope. So you do that, you try to arrange them a little bit nice so that it looks nice, cute and pretty, because we're going to take an Instagram photo out after this and not just eat it like a nog. So then you take a fennel, and yeah, I know that fennel is not exactly the most preferred vegetable among people. So you can use anything else. You can use like carrots, you can use like broccoli, you can use cauliflower, really like whatever you want. Just be careful that the time that you will need to cook it might differ. So I use veggies that when I put them in the oven, I know that they're not going to get burned, or they're not going to be not cooked enough, depending on based on the time that I'm going to do. So like try to use vegetables that are going to cook more or less at the same time together. And if all of a sudden, for example, if you're baking potatoes, you know that it's going to take like 40 minutes for them to bake. If you bake your salmon for 40 minutes, it's going to be not good at all. So like maybe first bake the potatoes and then put in the salmon. And this is the moment where I try to figure out how the hell I'm going to cook it. I mean, normally I would have shoved everything in a small pan and then like just fried it in the oven. But since I'm making a video, I try to make it pretty, you know, trying to do things here somehow, in a way. So yeah, just like rearrange the stuff. I put aluminium foil paper under the salmon because it just makes your life so much easier when you're going to try to clean it. If you don't do that, like, I mean, still some of the juices will spill out of it, but like, if you don't put the foil paper, it's gonna be a nightmare. Basically, just throw the thing out and buy a new one, which is not really eco-friendly, right? So yeah, rearrange your veggies like you want. I'm just trying to make things look nice and pretty. Tell me if I manage that. Yeah, like it. Or send me a comment. What about what you're thinking? So yeah, just rearrange it. Then I think we're gonna put olive oil. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Spread some olive oil and then get your hands dirty. Get your hands very, very dirty. Mix things up together so there's no like parts where there's no olive oil. Maybe do it in a less weird way than I'm doing. I'm a professional doing something which I'm absolutely not trained to do, but hey. And we wait and we wait. Oh yeah, and then you probably like take some pepper, salt, or like spices, whatever you want. Like you're gonna, yeah, here we go, pepper. Also, little advice: wash your hands very well after you used olive oil because that shit was so slippery. And yeah, and then you just put some salt, or you can add some different spices. Like you can also add like a little bit of curry, or I don't know, paprika, whatever. Garlic powder. Garlic is good. Garlic is always good. Yeah, I'm using like some herbal mix that you can put like on top of the pizza normally, but you know, you can use them anywhere. So just add a little bit of that, a little bit of this, like whatever makes you happy. And you just shove it in the oven for like, I don't remember, I think I shoved it in the oven like for like 20-30 minutes. 20 minutes, no, not 30 minutes because of the salmon, 20 minutes max. If you want your veggies to be like really, really cooked, or if you have like a really big fennel, I would suggest first cooking the fennel, then adding in the asparagus and the salmon, because asparagus and salmon takes about like 15 to 20 minutes tops, right? I put in the oven at 200. And it also depends on the slice of your salmon. If you have a really like small one, you know, you're not going to cook it for 20 minutes, otherwise it's just going to be charcoal. And that's just sad. That's just sad salmon. But anyhow, this is a really like small, quick recipe that you can alternate and change to your taste by adding different veggies. I did it with the salmon. You can also use any whitefish or trout, whatever you like. And here you go. Tell me what you think and if you liked it, and see you soon. Bye.